Brachalletes, an extinct genus of Australian marsupials. Brachalletes is an extinct genus of small primitive marsupials that lived in Australia during the Pliocene to early Pleistocene epochs, approximately 3.5 million to 10,000 years ago. The genus is known only from partial fossil remains, and it represents an early offshoot of the macropodiforms, the group that includes modern kangaroos, wallabies, and rat kangaroos. Discovery and nomenclature. Described by Charles Walter de Vis in 1883, one of Australia's pioneering paleontologists. Fossil site Chinchilla Sand Formation, located in Chinchilla, Queensland, Australia. Holotype specimen, a partial right femur, catalogued as QM F3308 in the Queensland Museum. Name origin, Brachalletes means short walker or short leaper, referring to its compact femoral structure. The species epithet palmeri honors Arthur Palmer, a fossil collector and politician who contributed specimens. Its exact phylogenetic placement is still debated, but it is generally considered a primitive macropodiform, possibly closely related to modern Hypsiprimnodontidae kangaroos. Geological and temporal context. Epochs lived during the late Pliocene to early Pleistocene. Age range, approximately size 3.5 million to 10,000 years ago. Geological setting. Fossils are embedded in fluvial, river-deposited sediments associated with the Chinchilla Sand Formation, a well-known fossil-rich site. Fossil record. The fossil record for Brachalletes is very limited. Known remains include a fragmentary right femur. Additional postcranial material has not been confirmed. No skull or dental fossils have been discovered, so dietary assumptions are inferred from close relatives. Despite the incomplete remains, analysis of the femur provides clues about locomotion, body size, and possible behavior. Physical description, feature, description. Size, estimated to be 3 to 7 kilograms, similar to a modern banded hair wallaby. Locomotion, likely bipedal, using bounding or short hops, possible quadrupedal walking. Posture, semi-erect, robust hind limbs suggest leaping ability, but not as specialized as modern kangaroos. Climbing ability, may have had some scansorial climbing capacity, possibly semi-arboreal. Limbs, compact and sturdy femur suggests strong lower limbs less adapted for high-speed locomotion. Ecology and habitat. The Chinchilla region during the Pliocene-Pleistocene was a mosaic landscape of open grasslands, C4 vegetation, forested areas, C3 plants, wetlands, and riparian zones. Isotope studies from co-occurring species suggest a diverse dietary and ecological niche, supporting both grazers and browsers. Brachalletes likely inhabited edge environments, such as forest grassland boundaries or near water bodies. Diet and behavior. While no teeth have been recovered, dietary behavior can be inferred. Diet, likely omnivorous or herbivorous, may have eaten soft plant matter, fruits, leaves, and potentially insects. Similar to modern rat kangaroos, Bitongia hypsiprimnodon in diet and behavior. Behavior likely solitary or lived in small groups, may have foraged at night, nocturnal, and used shrubs or logs for cover. Time of extinction, likely became extinct near the end of the Pleistocene, approximately 10,000 years ago. Probable causes of extinction. 1. Climate change, increasing aridity in inland Australia, shrinking of forested habitats and freshwater sources. 2. Ecological competition. More efficient herbivores like wallabies and kangaroos may have outcompeted Brachalletes. 3. Early human impact possible. Humans arrived in Australia around 50,000 years ago. No direct evidence links humans to Brachalletes extinction, but anthropogenic fires and habitat alteration may have played a role. Scientific significance. Brachalletes represents transitional form between arboreal marsupials and terrestrial macropods. Provides insight into the early diversification of macropodiforms, how marsupials adapted to changing Pleistocene climates, the ecological structure of prehistoric Australia.